Manchester United 2, CSKA Moscow 1. The last group game of the Champions League group has ended in a victory for Manchester United at home, coming from behind to win with two goals, one from Romelu Lukaku and one from Marcus Rashford. Now, it's a bit of a bizarre first goal for CSKA Moscow, but Manchester United have made a few changes to the starting lineup this evening. We've seen Romero come in goal. We've gone with the back three, Blind, Lindelof and Smalling for this one. And Manchester United have also made some other changes in the middle of the midfield as well. We've seen obviously and Herrera start in with Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba can't play in that next game for the Manchester derby, so he's been put into the team for this one. Obviously kept his place. Then Romelu Lukaku's kept his place as well. Would have liked to have seen Tuanzebe play in the defence. Maybe could have played in the defensive three, or he could have played in the right back position. Valencia started the game in the right back position with Luke Shaw obviously in the left back wing position. So they were the two wing backs, but I would have liked to have seen Tuanzebe in one of them positions. Now, Lukaku, I would have sooner Rashford started as the main out and out striker, but Marcus Rashford did very, very well this evening. Really pleased with his performance. And obviously you had Juan Mata on the other hand side as well, who I thought was very, very good as well. Juan Mata did a decent job. Just hasn't got that many goals this season, so it would have been nice to see Juan Mata get himself on the score sheet. He hasn't played a lot of football lately though, but it's still nice to see a lot of squad players and players that aren't always in the first starting lineup pick up the pieces tonight and perform at a decent level, because Manchester United, although we've squandered a number of chances tonight, were much the better team over CSKA Moscow, and this wasn't a terrible performance. It was just, we've just thrown away some stupid opportunities. Rashford scuffing a shot early on which hit the post, which should have scored. In the first half there was one where the ball bounced about a number of times before Romelu Lukaku hit it, and he ended up hitting it as a cross rather than a shot. He should have hit it quicker, and it's taken a stupid, bizarre goal in that first half for CSKA Moscow, who rarely threatened much, but Manchester United dropped off a little bit towards the end of the first half. Performances dropped down, but first half Luke Shaw was absolutely fantastic, I thought, as well, and caused a number of problems for them in that left wing back position, so he could run Ashley Young, give him a good run for his money at left back in the next few weeks. Hopefully he'll get some more game time now against Bristol City in the League Cup on the back end of that performance. Hopefully Jose Mourinho is pleased with that. He got 90 minutes, which is absolutely fantastic to see. He did have cramp towards the end of the game, but really pleased that he's managed to come through 90 minutes. I didn't think he was going to play the full 90. I thought he was only going to play about 60 to 70, but really pleased for him to get that game time, because if Manchester United have to go out and buy another left back, I just don't see the point in bringing Danny Rose in. If Luke Shaw can get back to anywhere near the form he was showing before he broke his leg, he would be the better option. He was better than Danny Rose at that particular moment in time. He was fantastic. If he can get back to that form, then we have the best left back in England for me. Now, obviously Romelu Lukaku getting the equaliser in this game in that second half. A nice goal from a fantastic ball through from Paul Pogba. We're really going to miss Paul Pogba in that Manchester derby. That was a fantastic through ball. He's been superb this season for Manchester United. And just after that, Rashford was played in and put another one in, hit it second time. Didn't hit it on the first time on the volley, but hit it second time after the ball bounced. A lot quicker he hit it than that one that Lukaku had in the first half. Maybe Lukaku's wasn't as easy to hit as quick as he could have done, but Rashford hit that one quick enough and it went in the bottom corner. I'm really pleased for Rashford to get his goal. That's his 8th goal of the season. I think he's got the same amount now as Anthony Martial. So both of them players have been in goal scoring form this season. 16 goals for the pair, and hopefully both of them can get into the 15 to 20 goal mark come the end of the season. That would be really fantastic. So really overall pleased that Manchester United got the job done. I mean, towards the end there was a scare where Romero had to save one with his legs. Did some David De Gea impressions. Okay, the CSKA Moscow bloke should have scored the chance, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway if it had ended 2-2. I would have taken a 4-4 to be honest towards the end if Manchester United had scored a couple more goals, because at the end of the day I just wanted to see Manchester United score a couple more towards the end of the game. But obviously we've seen Axel Tuanzebe and Scott McTominay come on later on in the game. Scott McTominay coming on first in about half an hour, just over under half an hour to go, and Axel Tuanzebe coming on with about 20 minutes to go. neither really had enough time to make much impression on the game. Scott McTominay did give away a couple of fouls and get booked, but nothing too much to shout about from either of them. But it's just nice to see them get a couple of some minutes on the pitch. The couple of them, it would stand them in good stead if Manchester United can give them some more minutes in the League Cup in a couple of weeks' time. So overall, that's positive, and the Luke Shaw thing is positive as well. So there is a lot of positives to take from the game, but we really do need to put these sides to the sword if we are to progress in a lot of competitions this season, because these type of games we could play against similar standard teams in the FA Cup and that in maybe another team like this, maybe not quite as good as as low as this in the Champions League now that they're out, but we might get a team that's not much better than these in the last 16, and we've got to put the chances that we get away. Otherwise, they could come back to haunt us, because we saw that bizarre first goal. Maybe it shouldn't have been a goal because Blin was off the pitch. I don't know. I don't think he could have got back on the pitch, so it should have probably been disallowed. Well, it should have been disallowed. But to be honest, I couldn't grumble with that, because Manchester United was their own downfall for that. I mean, we should have gone 2 or 3-0 up at half time. We were fanning around fast and around squandering too many chances, and that can't happen in the last 16, because all the teams are going to be better than this. Okay, there might be teams that are much better than these, but you're going to have to put the chances away, because they will hurt you. And Manchester United have only actually won this game. Okay, we 2-1, but okay, we didn't really have to go out there and win it 4-5-1. But these type of results won't probably be good enough in the knockout stage 2-1, because the other teams, if they win 2-0 at home, then Manchester United will be out. So, but it's positivity from a number of things tonight. So I couldn't really care too less. We didn't have to win. This was the perfect game not to win for Manchester United. The derby is coming up, so we need to win that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the game this evening. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.